Welcome to your walkthrough tour of this beautiful residence known as Balance Farm at Titley. So the property is a sort of 4-bedroom property to the first floor, further 4 rooms to the top floor, 3 reception rooms downstairs, big kitchen diner, a cellar with 3 rooms in as well, and then you do also have this unit to the side which is laid out as a double carport and a huge space above. This video is going to be quite a long video. There's a lot to show you in this one, so hopefully you can get your head around it. So we're located in Titley, a beautiful area of North Herefordshire. You've got gates leading from the sort of country lane here into the foregarden, sweeping driveway leading round to the parking and double carport there with that room above. I'll do the house first and then I'll do the rear garden afterwards. So coming up, a few little steps here. Really nice approach to this property. Beautiful overhanging porch area coming through the main door into a large entrance hall space. So in a hallway at the back there, door down to the cellar under the stairs, reception room on the right hand side and kitchen, but I'm going to go into the left hand side first. So you've got large lounge space with then opening into dining room. So this is more of the entertaining side of the house. Big fireplace there, as you can see. Some original period features with the windows. Fairly neutrally decorated. As I mentioned outside, it will require a little bit of modernising, but hopefully the period of the build is enough for most. Big dining table there. 2 windows, so you've got a dual aspect. One of them overlooking the rear garden, as you can see, which is a nice size. So great entertaining space. Door then coming back into the inner hallway, where you do have sort of a utility space and downstairs WC here. Into then the kitchen breakfast room. So great size for the period. Obviously it's been adjusted over time. You could imagine a big central island here, depending on how you want to lay it out. So again, window overlooking sort of the rear gravelled area which leads to the garden. Nice beam on show. Storage cupboard, and then door out to, you've got stable door there out to the conservatory stroke porch. So a lovely space. Cellar I'll show you in a moment before we go upstairs, but then you've got a more modern lounge on the right hand side of the building. So very similar to the lounge that leads to the dining room, but this one's just been modernised slightly with the new carpet, feature fireplace there with the burning fire and stove again. And then you do have window overlooking the front. I'll show you the cellar first before we go up the stairs. So coming down, as I mentioned outside, you do have 3 rooms in here. So you've got room on the left there. Fortunately the light's just gone, but it's a large space, larger than this space, which is your more central part. And then you do have probably more of a wine cellar as well. Unfortunately, again, lights have gone, but all of them this size. Head height in here, I'm 6'1", so head height is around 7 foot. Little lower in the other 2 rooms that the lights have gone. So coming back up the stairs, back into that central hallway space. And then as you come up the stairs, you've got a nice landing point here with stairs up to the 2nd floor. I'll spin you around so you can see. So we'll come to the front first. A very mirror of the ground floor. So above the more modern lounge, this is a huge bedroom, built-in wardrobes. Plumbing up here for a vanity unit, and then a very unique inbuilt shower. Well, I say unique, there's another one in one of the other bedrooms. Obviously requiring a little bit of modernising, as I mentioned. Beautiful window overlooking the front. Above the first lounge that we went into, leading through to that dining room. Again, built-in wardrobes. Possibly used as the main bedroom, this one. Reason being, does have ensuite shower room as well. Obviously that could be made bigger if you wanted to extend it further. There's still plenty of space in here to run wardrobes along that wall if you wish to do so. So that's 2 bedrooms to the front. We do have a large double bedroom to the rear, so this is above the dining room. So if you are looking back on the floor plan, it'll just help you. Rectangular room. Again, a little bit of painting and carpets will refresh it up very, very nicely. Storage cupboard here. Sort of smaller of the rooms, as you can see, not small. One of the other showers again, basin, do have wardrobe area there, and then another beautiful period window. This time overlooking the side, so we're above the kitchen section here. All the doors are just lovely. Bathroom at the rear, so you got basin, low level WC, half roll top bath there with window. Refreshed, modernised. I think if you made some of the en-suites better, that would service a couple of the bedrooms. And then coming up to the loft space, as I mentioned outside, you've got sort of 4 rooms up here, plus this landing space. So, great potential. So large room here, again, vaulted ceiling. Head height wise, absolutely fine. Could become a main sort of suite up here if you wish to do so, or teenage retreat. Just to give it some perspective, the door is about 6'1", so loads of head height. 2 further rooms on this side. Again, nice double room there. And then last room upstairs. It's quite a quirky room. You do have a little window there as well. But again, all the doors are beautifully done. Really does lend itself to be sort of a main sort of suite up here, or teenage retreat, or mini apartment. So that's been inside. I'll quickly remind you before we go out the outside. So you had the bathroom, one of the bedrooms with built-in wardrobes and the inbuilt white shower. Rectangular bedroom that I mentioned. 2 bedrooms to the front there. The one on the right hand side, as you're now looking, has the true ensuite. The one on the left hand side had the inbuilt gold shower. Lounge leading through to the dining room. You had the more formal lounge on the right hand side here. Access down to the cellar with the 3 rooms. Door back into the dining room there. Utility area and kitchen space. So then, coming through that porch, you've got the outbuilding that I mentioned. So you've got 3 sort of storage rooms there, along with that sweeping driveway leading back round to the front of the property. Big area here. Currently laid out as an open carport barn area. You could obviously enclose this in if you wish to do so. And then coming up the stairs, you've got a further prospect here for sort of ancillary accommodation or workshop, work from home space. So little landing point here, then a huge space, all open plan at the moment. But subject to the regs and planning, you could obviously utilise this for what I mentioned, Airbnb or ancillary accommodation. Could be really, really well done. And then last but not least, we'll go out and have a look at the rear garden, which is nice and private. So again, you could close this in if you wish to do so. So we'll come around the side here. It's a huge independent building. And then access into rear garden. So you've got private drainage system, LPG heating, nice size space here, and then That's the window looking into the dining room, access to the side, and then a little window there looking back into the kitchen. It's a really, really beautiful residence. Again, as I keep mentioning, does require a little bit of modernisation, but perfectly livable out at Titley. If you would like to arrange a formal inspection, please do get in touch. Thanks very much.